Today, I invite you to embrace a powerful truth. You already have the blessing you seek. You are not waiting on life, life is waiting on you. When you live in the end, when you live as if your desire is already fulfilled, you align your heart, your mind, and your spirit with the vibration of what you want. You become the open vessel through which miracles flow. You were not placed on this earth to suffer, to struggle, or to merely survive. You were born with a spark of divine intelligence, a creative force that flows through you at every moment. You are not separate from the source of life. You are an expression of it. And because of that, you are a creator, not by accident, not by force, but by your very nature. The same intelligence that turns seeds into trees, tides into waves, and ideas into inventions lives inside of you. It breathes through you, and it responds to the energy you give it. So many people walk through life feeling powerless, as though life is something that simply happens to them. But the moment you awaken to the truth that life responds to you is the moment everything begins to change. Your thoughts, your words, and your beliefs are not small or meaningless. They are instruments of creation. Each thought you think sends out a vibration, and that vibration begins to attract experiences, people, and circumstances that match its frequency. When you think loving thoughts, peaceful thoughts, or abundant thoughts, you are planting seeds in the garden of your life. These seeds may be invisible at first, but with time, care, and faith, they begin to grow. You start to notice new opportunities, you attract better relationships, and you feel more connected to your purpose. On the other hand, if you constantly entertain thoughts of fear, limitation, or unworthiness, you're also planting seeds, but of a different kind. And just as a garden does not judge the seeds planted in it, the universe does not judge your thoughts, it simply reflects them. This is why it is so important to become conscious of what you are thinking and saying. For many of us, this takes practice. We've been trained to doubt ourselves. We've been taught to expect the worst. We've been told that we are small, or that life is hard, or that we must work endlessly just to deserve love or success. But none of that is true. You don't have to earn your worthiness. You don't have to beg life to bless you. You simply have to remember who you are. You are already worthy. You are already enough. You are already powerful. When you understand yourself as a creator, you stop reacting to life and begin responding with intention. You no longer wait for circumstances to make you feel good. You decide to feel good now. You no longer seek validation from others. You give it to yourself. You stop asking, what if I fail? And begin asking, what if I fly? You become the authority in your life, not through control or force, but through alignment. Alignment with the truth of who you really are. Creation begins in the invisible realm. It begins in your mind, in your heart, in your energy. Before anything can show up in your physical world, it must first exist in your internal world. So start there. Begin by affirming what you wish to experience. Declare it boldly, lovingly, with confidence. Say things like, I am abundant. I am deeply loved. I am worthy of success. I am at peace with life. These may seem like simple words, but when you repeat them consistently, they begin to rewire the way you think and feel. And when you change your thoughts, you change your life. Do not underestimate the power of your imagination. Your mind is a sacred space where new realities are born. Every building you've ever stepped into, every song you've ever heard, every invention that's ever been created, it all began as a thought. Someone dared to see something that wasn't there yet, and then believed in it until it became real. You can do the same. You already do it every day. Imagine outcomes, and you react emotionally to things that haven't even happened yet. You replay old stories, and you tell yourself what's possible and what isn't. So why not imagine something beautiful? Why not tell a story that serves your soul? Why not use your power consciously? You are creating all the time. The only question is whether you are doing it deliberately or by default. Let today be the day you choose to create with awareness. Let today be the day you take back your power from the outside world and return it to your heart. You are not too late. You are not too broken. You are not too old. You are not too anything. You are right on time. You are a vessel of pure potential, and life is responding to you with every breath you take. Trust in this truth. You were made to thrive. You were made to shine. And when you remember that you are a creator, you no longer chase blessings. You become a magnet for them. Everything you desire is already on its way to you. Live from that knowing. Speak from that knowing. Feel from that knowing. Because the moment you do, your whole world begins to change. The key to manifesting your desire lies not in how much you want it, but in how deeply you can feel that it is already yours. You don't need to chase, strive, or beg the universe. What you need is alignment. And alignment is created when your feelings match the frequency of the life you say you want. When you feel it as done, you begin to live as though your desire is no longer a wish. It is a reality that's already here, already unfolding, already supporting you. Everything in life responds to emotion. Your emotions are not just reactions to what's happening. They are creative forces that shape what comes next. If you can feel the joy of your dream as though it has already happened, you bring that future version of yourself into the now. You collapse the gap between longing and fulfillment. You draw your desire into your present moment like a magnet drawing in iron. That's how powerful you are. Think of a time when you were really, truly happy. Maybe you accomplished something important. Maybe you felt deeply loved. Maybe you looked around at your life and just knew in your soul that all was well. Now remember that feeling. Feel it again in your heart. Notice how your body responds, how your shoulders relax, how your breath deepens, how your face softens. That feeling is more than memory. It's energy. And it's that kind of energy that creates miracles. Now imagine feeling that same way, not in response to something outside of you, but because you choose to feel it. You choose to feel successful before the money arrives. You choose to feel loved before the partner comes. You choose to feel healthy before the symptoms disappear. That's not pretending. That's not being delusional. That's being powerful. That's being intentional. That's what it means to live in faith. And faith always gets rewarded. When you practice feeling it as done, you are training your subconscious mind to accept a new truth. And once your subconscious accepts something as true, it begins to shape your actions, your habits, and your expectations to reflect that truth. Life begins to reorganize itself around your inner state. You'll start seeing signs. You'll meet the right people. You'll feel drawn to take steps that lead you exactly where you need to go. But it all starts inside. The beautiful thing is you don't have to feel this way perfectly all the time. You're human. Some days you may doubt. Some days you may feel afraid. That's okay. Don't judge yourself. Simply return to the feeling when you can. Return to the joy. Return to the gratitude. Return to the peace. Even a few minutes a day of truly feeling the wish fulfilled can create massive shifts. One small moment of emotional alignment is more powerful than hours of worry or effort. You can use your imagination to support you. Close your eyes and picture your desire in detail. What does it look like? Who's with you? What are you doing? Now go deeper. What does it feel like? Feel the excitement, the safety, the comfort, the pride. Let it rise up in your chest and overflow. Let it wash over you like warm sunlight. Stay there. Breathe it in. Allow yourself to smile. It's real. It's yours. You are simply stepping into the version of yourself who already has it. Sometimes the mind will resist. It will say, but this isn't true yet. Look around. You don't have it. Gently thank your mind for trying to protect you and remind it that you are creating something new. You are not denying reality. You are redesigning it. You are not ignoring the facts. You are aligning with a higher truth. Facts can change. Feelings create new facts. So stay loyal to your vision. Even when the world hasn't caught up yet, it will. It always does. To support this practice, speak loving affirmations that anchor your emotional state. Say, I am so grateful for the life I'm living. I feel blessed, abundant, and at peace. Everything I desire is already within me and around me. Let your words flow from your heart, not just your lips. Let them become an extension of the feeling you've chosen. Speak as though you are already living the life you love, because in a very great way you are. As you move through your day, act as though your desire is already real. Make decisions as the version of you who already has what they wanted. Walk a little taller. Smile a little more. Treat yourself with more love, more kindness, more respect. Let your outer life begin to reflect the inner shift. The universe will respond, not because you forced it, but because you finally believed it. And that belief becomes your new reality. That feeling becomes your new truth. Because when you feel it as done, universe has no choice but to deliver. Your words are not just sounds that pass through your lips. They are declarations. They are blueprints. Every word you speak carries a vibration, and that vibration begins shaping the world around you. Speak not about what you fear. Speak not about what is missing. Instead, speak from the energy of what is already becoming. Speak as though it is happening now. The universe responds not to desperation, but to certainty, and certainty is revealed in how you speak. When you speak with conviction, with love, with confidence, life begins to rearrange itself to match your tone. It listens not to your wishes, but to your alignment. You may be used to saying, I want, or I hope, or I wish, but today I invite you to speak in a new way. Begin to say, I am. Begin to say, it is done. Begin to say, I receive it now. You are not just hoping for a better life, you are declaring it into existence. When you speak of your blessings as if they are already arriving, you awaken a powerful force within you. This is not arrogance. This is spiritual authority. You are no longer speaking from the wounds of your past. You are speaking from the power of your truth. This doesn't mean you ignore reality. It means you override it with a higher one. You are not denying what is in front of you. You are planting the seeds of what is to come. And those seeds grow faster when you water them with words of faith. Imagine walking into your day saying, everything is working out for me. My desires are on their way now. I am a magnet for peace, love, and abundance. Do you feel the shift in energy? That shift is the doorway to miracles. Most people speak only what they can see. But your power lies in speaking what you believe. Speak what you are becoming. Speak what you are creating. Don't wait until your outer world changes. Speak until your inner world shifts. Because once it does, your external life cannot help but follow. That is the nature of creation. When you wake in the morning, don't say, another hard day. Instead, say, today is filled with ease and grace. When your bank account feels empty, don't say, I'm broke. Say, money flows to me in unexpected and joyful ways. When your heart aches, don't say, I'll never heal. Say, I am healing now. Love surrounds me. Wholeness is returning to me. Words like these don't just sound good, they change you. They lift you, they carry you to higher ground. You are never powerless. Your voice is your wand. Every time you speak in alignment with your vision, you activate unseen support. Your words summon the right ideas, the right people, the right timing. You begin to notice synchronicities. You begin to trust more. And in that trust, you find peace. You stop chasing, and instead, you start allowing. This practice takes intention. It requires you to become aware of your language. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself when no one else is listening. If your inner voice is critical, heavy, or doubtful, gently guide it to a softer place. Speak to yourself like someone you love. Replace harsh thoughts with gentle affirmations. Say things like, I'm proud of how far I've come. I am growing every day. I am exactly where I'm meant to be. Even in difficult moments, your words can be your comfort. When you face challenges, don't speak defeat, speak strength. Say, this too shall pass. I am learning something valuable here. I trust the process of life. These are not just coping mechanisms. They are powerful reminders that you are not your circumstance. You are the creator of your response to it, and that response shapes your next moment. You may not see immediate results, but trust that your words are being heard. Just as a seed grows in silence before it breaks the surface, your affirmations are doing invisible work beneath the surface of your life. Keep speaking love. Keep speaking faith. Keep speaking joy. And over time, you'll find that your reality begins to reflect the story you've been telling. Let this be your new way of living. Walk through life declaring what you desire as though it is already yours. Speak blessings over your body. Speak love into your relationships. Speak abundance into your work. Speak peace into your home. Speak as though you are already living the life you dream of. Because energetically you are. Letting go of the how and when is one of the most freeing and powerful things you can ever do in the process of manifestation. So many of us carry our desires like a heavy weight, trying to figure out every step, trying to control every detail, thinking that if we just plan hard enough, push long enough, or worry constantly, we will somehow force things into place. But the truth is, your greatest breakthroughs come not from control, but from surrender. So when you let go of the how and when, you invite miracles. You open the door for life to surprise you in the most beautiful ways. There is a wisdom in this universe that goes beyond human understanding. You are a part of this wisdom, but you are not required to control it. You are not responsible for making everything happen. You are only responsible for the energy you bring. When you stay in the energy of trust, of peace, of belief, you allow the greater intelligence of life to take over. You stop resisting. You stop stressing. You stop delaying your own blessings with worry. And instead, you begin to flow. You begin to allow. You begin to receive. Letting go does not mean giving up. It does not mean you stop caring. It means you stop panicking. You stop doubting. You stop checking the clock or the calendar and wondering why it hasn't come yet. You stop asking, how will it happen? And start affirming, it is happening in divine time. The moment you release your need to control the outcome has the space to come to you. And often it comes faster than you ever imagined. Sometimes what delays our manifestations is not the desire itself. It's our obsession with figuring it all out. We get so caught up in how something could possibly unfold that we block the magic of the unknown. But the universe doesn't operate through logic alone. It works through alignment, through synchronicity, through unseen pathways. Your job is not to know every step. Your job is to stay in the vibration of what you desire. And from that vibration, clarity will arise, opportunities will unfold, resources will appear. But only once you let go. And letting go requires faith. It requires the courage to rest before the outcome is visible. It asks you to say, even though I don't know when it's coming, I trust that it is. And that kind of faith is magnetic. That kind of trust moves mountains. When you speak and think and act from a place of assurance, you declare to the universe that you are already aligned with your vision, and life begins to respond to that energy. Instead of saying, how will I ever get there? Say, I trust that I am already on the path. Instead of worrying about timing, say, I release all resistance and allow things to unfold beautifully. Speak to your desire as if it is a friend who is already on their way to meet you. You don't need to call them 10 times or stand at the door pacing. You simply prepare your heart, prepare your space, and allow the moment of arrival to surprise you. When you let go of the how and when, you become free, you become lighter. You stop being attached to outcomes and you start falling in love with the process. You notice how rich and beautiful life is in the now. You realize that this moment is part of your journey, not a delay. You begin to breathe deeper, smile more, trust more. And in that space of surrender, you become more powerful than ever before, not because you're doing more, but because you're allowing. So many miracles are waiting on the other side of your surrender. That dream home, that soul connection, that financial breakthrough, it's not far away. It's just waiting for you to relax your grip. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to exhaust yourself. You simply need to believe that the universe knows your heart and it is already moving on your behalf. Let your faith be louder than your fear. Let your trust be stronger than your doubt. And let yourself enjoy the journey without needing to rush to the destination. Because when you let go of the how and when, you create space for what is meant for you to arrive in a way that is better, faster, and more effortless than anything you could have planned. Your only job is to stay open, stay grateful, and stay in alignment with the feeling of already having it. From that space, everything you desire will find its way to you right on time. When you have a vision in your heart, a deep burning desire to become, to create, or to live a certain way, it's not just a random thought. It's a divine seed planted within you. That vision is your soul calling you forward, and to bring it into your reality, you must begin to act in harmony with it. You don't wait until everything is perfect. You don't wait until the evidence shows up. You begin now. You act as though it is already unfolding, because in truth, it is. Living in alignment with your vision is not about force, it's about flow. It means your thoughts, your words, and your actions are all supporting what you're creating. It means you walk, speak, and live as though your vision is already manifesting. You stop doubting yourself, you stop watering fear, and you start making choices that reflect the life you want to experience. This doesn't mean you have to take massive leaps all at once. Often it's in the small, consistent actions that the greatest transformation occurs. If your vision is to live in peace, ask yourself daily, is this thought bringing me peace or stress? If your vision is to experience love, show up with love in your heart, even when no one is watching. If your vision is to build wealth, carry yourself with the dignity and responsibility of someone who honors abundance. The universe pays attention not just to what you want, but to how you live. To act in harmony with your vision, you must first be clear about what it is, not in the sense of rigid details, but in the energy behind it. How does it feel? How does it move you? When you think of your vision, it should feel expansive. It should fill you with joy, excitement, peace, or deep knowing. Hold on to that feeling. Let it be the compass that guides your actions each day. You are not pretending. You are not faking it. You are becoming it. Every time you choose to honor your vision instead of your fear, you step into the energy of creation. You step into the reality you are building. This is where true change happens. Not when the external world shifts first, but when you shift internally and begin to act from a place of inner truth. The path won't always be clear. You may have moments where nothing makes sense. You may not know what step to take next. But when your heart is aligned with your vision, even the smallest step forward becomes sacred. Don't underestimate the power of intention behind your actions. Pour love into everything you do. Infuse purpose into the ordinary. Show up as your future self, now. One of the most powerful things you can ask yourself each day is, if my vision was already my reality, how would I show up today? Would you speak differently? Would you carry yourself with more confidence? Would you stop settling? Would you trust more and stress less? Begin to embody those answers, because the more you act like the person who already has it, the more your life shifts to match that frequency. Remember, your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. When your actions support your vision, you send a clear message to the universe: I am ready. You are no longer contradicting your desires with self-doubt, procrastination, or fear-based habits. Instead, you are moving with clarity, with confidence, with integrity. And the universe always responds to clarity. Sometimes acting in harmony with your vision means setting boundaries. It means walking away from what no longer serves you. It means saying no to distractions and yes to discipline. It means turning off the noise of the world and tuning into the still voice of your soul. It may feel uncomfortable at first. You may not be validated right away, but keep going. Stay faithful. Every step you take in alignment with your vision is creating momentum. Don't wait for the vision to manifest before you live as if it already has. Live now, dress now, speak now, love now, heal now. Step into the feeling, and the physical form will follow. The universe mirrors your energy, not your timeline. You don't need all the answers. You only need alignment. You only need to trust that your vision was given to you for a reason. Not to tease you, but to lead you, to awaken something powerful within you. So rise each day with the intention to live in harmony with it. Breathe it in, walk it out, and know that with every aligned action, you are getting closer. Your vision is not waiting on permission, it's waiting on your participation. Begin now and watch how life begins to open in the most extraordinary ways. Daily affirmations are sacred whispers to the universe, gentle yet powerful declarations that affirm your faith, anchor your vision, and keep your energy aligned with the end result. When you speak affirmations with intention and repetition, you begin to retrain your subconscious mind to believe in what you desire. And once belief is firmly rooted, manifestation becomes not just possible, but inevitable. When you live in the end, you are no longer chasing your dreams, you are embodying them. You are speaking from the place of fulfillment rather than longing. You are affirming not because you are desperate, but because you are certain. Affirmations serve as daily reminders that what you seek is already yours. They align your heart, your mind, and your energy field with the frequency of your desired outcome. Begin your day with clarity and intention. Before the world begins to pull you in different directions, choose to center yourself. Breathe deeply, feel gratitude for your life, and then declare, I am already living in the life I once dreamed of. Say it until you feel it. Say it until it feels normal. Say it until your body relaxes and your heart opens. That is when the energy begins to shift. Here are examples of daily affirmations to anchor the end. I already am the version of me who has everything I desire. Everything I want is already within me, and it flows to me easily. I walk in the energy of my fulfilled vision. My life is a mirror of my highest beliefs. I live in harmony with the universe, and it supports my every step. I feel it, I know it, I trust it, it is done. These affirmations are not wishful thinking. They are rooted in your decision to believe. You are choosing a new pattern of thought, one that aligns with what you want to experience. And even if doubt arises, even if the old story tries to return, you continue because your repetition plants new seeds, your consistency waters them, and your belief shines light upon them. Use your affirmations throughout the day, especially when old fears or worries try to pull you back. When you notice yourself slipping into impatience, pause and affirm, "It is all unfolding perfectly." When doubt whispers in your ear, declare, "I am already aligned with my desire." You don't have to fight fear, you just have to replace it. You don't have to chase outcomes, you just have to affirm them into your being. Make your affirmations part of your daily rhythm. Say them while brushing your teeth. Repeat them while you cook, walk, or drive. Whisper them before bed. Write them in your journal. Speak them into the mirror with love and conviction. The more natural they become, the more natural your manifestation becomes. Anchor the end by living as if it is already so. Let your affirmations bring you peace rather than urgency. Let them feel like a warm hug from your future self, reassuring you that you are on the right path. Because you are. Every time you speak in alignment with your vision, you are building a bridge between your current reality and your ultimate destination. Sometimes anchoring the end means affirming even when there is no outer sign. That is true faith. Believing in the unseen, holding the feeling of completion in your heart, and trusting that the invisible is just as real as the visible. So don't wait for proof. Be the proof. Let your energy speak louder than your circumstances. Remember, you are not trying to become, you already are. The version of you who has what you desire is not separate from you. They are simply a reflection of your highest self. And through your daily affirmations, you call that version into form. You merge with that timeline. You rise into that reality. Speak with love. Speak with power. Speak with calm certainty. Let your words build a sanctuary inside you where doubt cannot dwell. Let your affirmations be the language of your future lived today. You are the author, the director, the creator. Your voice shapes your experience. So every morning, before the noise of the world tries to sway you, return to your truth. I am whole. I am aligned. I am already there. I live in the answered prayer. I am anchored in the end, and it is glorious. And then simply live your day from that place with ease, with grace, with unwavering faith, because the end is already yours. Your daily affirmations are just the gentle reminders that bring it into form, moment by moment, word by word, breath by breath. Would you like me to create an actual daily affirmation guide? Next,